Welcome back, Craig.
Thank you.
I'm here with Craymo. I'm Brent Reynolds, and this is Music and Lyrics. And we're going to talk about Take It Slow.
Take it slow.
And from what you told me, this is a song that was inspired or about your father.
Well, it was inspired by my dad. It was a saying my dad had when I was growing up. He would always say, take it slow, as it was just one thing that stuck in my head, so I wrote a song about it.
Which
my dad passed last year, and losing both my parents in a short amount of time was,
right.
I know you lost your father recently.
2 years ago, yes.
Yeah, and it's a hard transition in life, and
yeah.
to be able to have the outlet of music to express my feelings has really helped me get through it.
Oh,
and
most definitely.
I wanted to do a song for my mom and a song for my dad, and so Take It Slow is released for my dad.
Oh yeah, that's really cathartic to do that.
And the nice thing is, my mom died first, and then my dad died a few years after her last year, and I wanted to try and do the song for him before he passed. And he got to hear it before. And he said it was one of his favorite songs I've ever written. So that was to be able to do that.
It doesn't get better than that.
Yeah.
I mean, I was lucky enough to be with my father when he passed. So it was like, you could be there, and I played him out.
Oh wow.
Come on, go.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's actually great. But then my note I hear is before I knew that. The added information about your dad is I said, you have tons of ideas going on in this song. and I made just quick notes of, life is a riddle, life is hard, time is a teaser, taking chances, love is the answer. It sounds like that ties back to a lot of...
It's a song about life in the fast lane. It's about we're always going so fast and we never take the time to smell the roses and to slow down and say, hey, well, that's cool, or that's cool. And
yeah, just time to be in the moment.
We're in this fast-paced society, and it's just a kind of set back. Take a minute, enjoy life.
Yeah, and then but in the chorus though, you're kind of amping us up a little bit. You're taking chances every day. It's time to raise the stakes. The only changes that we make is when we learn to make mistakes. I love that. I love that idea to not be afraid to make mistakes.
Yeah, you gotta make mistakes to find out what you're doing wrong.
Yeah, you definitely do, and not be afraid of them.
Not be afraid.
I read a thing where that's a thing in school where kids they're so afraid of failing that they don't
take chances.
Right, they become afraid to try.
Mm-hmm.
So that's great advice. And so you're building this up with taking the chances, and then you say, take it slow.
Take it slow.
Take it slow. And I love that idea, and love is the answer. And then this to me is kind of another, like it's another just we're gonna get out on the dance floor, and kind of.
It's a fun groove.
It's just it's a fun
just
groove.
A feel good driving song,
You have the breakdown in the middle, or I'll call it the bridge. Is like you're chill.
Take it slow.
Take it slow. That's how we like to go. And where did I've never heard this in a song. The way you relax, what's your hurry? No need to be in a fury. I don't think I've ever heard like that. There's another word that came out of your song that just is just not like a normal,
we have that intensity and the fury and the heat of the moment. Just let it go. Just
right.
We don't need to be stressed out. We don't need to have that, negative angst all the time, and society kind of brings that upon us. So it's kind of just a diffuser.
Just diffuser. But I like fury, because it's not like your top, what are my top,
go-to words.
25 go-to words or that you would have in a song.
Right.
It's an unusual one. It's like the cuddle in your other.
The cuddle.
It's just like it's an unusual choice, which I don't want to say unusual in a bad way, but it's a good choice.
Thanks.
In that sense. I like it, and it's danceable. I feel like it's danceable. Like somebody had said about Pete Seeger once about he gives you something upbeat, but then if you listen, there's a message in there. It's like I feel like you're going, hey, let's get on the dance floor, but I'm gonna tell you something about life too.
Well, pretty much I write from a standpoint, I try to want to try to make the world a better place. You know, if I can make the world a better place, one song at a time, you know, by being a positive influence or a positive lyric. You know, my cousin took his life a few years ago, and I wrote a song about it called "Moment," and it's about we all have moments in our lives, but just take that moment to think that it's just a moment, and you'll get through it eventually.
Oh yeah.
Just hold on, hold on. You can do it.
And I think that's the perfect place to conclude. Thank you very much for speaking with me and being on Music and Lyrics.
Thank you for having me.
I'm here with Craymo, and this is Music and Lyrics.
That was great.
Oh,
That
that
was
was good.
fun.
I love that.
That's Harry.
Yeah, that is such an unusual. I was listening. I had to listen back a few times. I was like, is he saying Fury? Is he literally saying Fury? And then it says Fury.